Good morning, class 7, and nice to see you again in our social science class. Today we will continue block 7, that is Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdoms, and in that block we will talk about the society, economy, and administration of both kingdoms. So, children, this block has so far covered the political system under the two powers, Bahmani kingdom's power and Vijayanagar kingdom's power. So, about the two powers in the Deccan region and their contribution. So, our aim of today's learning is to analyze the social, economic, and administrative structure under the Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdoms. So be sure that you have all the essentials with you. Resources we will need for today's class are stationery, content book, and notebook. So let's start with the keywords. Keywords we will use in today's learning are, as the first word is Raj, and you know about this. Then the next word is Kotams, means provinces. Then Nadu means districts under Vijayanagar Empire. Then the word is Sthal, a term used to mean land in South Indian language. Then Taraf means a group of villages. So today we will focus on social, economic, and administration of the two kingdoms, as it may be hard for you to understand the administrative system of the Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdoms. So today we will discuss about this in this video. Okay, so now it's time for some reflective analysis. So let's discuss the activity. As we have discussed in the previous videos about these questions, and the questions are: what did we learn about the two kingdoms of Vijayanagar and Bahmani, and what are some questions you still have about the two kingdoms and their contribution in the field of architecture and literature? As you know, that two brothers, Hakka and Bukka, established the Vijayanagar kingdom. They brought the entire region between the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal under their control. The kingdom had four dynasties that ruled the region for 230 years. Hassan Gangu Bahmani, an officer of Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq, took advantage of the confusion in the Delhi Sultanate to establish his own independent state and established Bahmani kingdom. Both the kingdoms contributed immensely to the field of literature and architecture in the Deccan. Okay, so what you have to do? Pause the video and review the section Society, Economy and Administration in the Exceed Content book. So open page 60 and read pages 60 and 61 of your content book, and be ready to give answers of few questions. Okay, children. So now let's generalize our discussion. As the question is, how was the society different under the two kingdoms? The society under the Bahmani kingdom was diverse. People in the region spoke many languages and followed many religions. Hindus and Iranian and Iraqi Muslims lived in the kingdom. The people thus spoke Persian, Urdu, Telugu, Kannada, and Marathi. The society was divided into three major groups, and that groups were rich, middle class, and the poor. And in the Bahmani kingdom, in the Vijayanagar empire, society under the Vijayanagar rulers was divided on the basis of caste system, and Brahmins enjoyed special position. Untouchability was prevalent. Women were engaged in the work of administration and trade. The next question is, how was the economy under the two kingdoms? Vijayanagar was much wealthier owing to the ports and the trade routes, the fertile region by the Krishna and Tungabhadra rivers. The Bahmani kingdom had diamond mines and controlled major trade routes. Economy flourished in the Deccan region. The chief item of export were spices, precious stones, sandalwood, and textiles. Market flourished in this region with vigorous trade activities. Agriculture was also an important occupation, and farmers, along with the traders, contributed to the revenue that was used to maintain a strong army and for the welfare of the people. And how were the two administrations different? So, look at this table, then we will discuss about this question. Administration under both the kingdoms was centralized with the kings as the supreme power. He was assisted by a council of ministers to oversee the daily administration. The Vijayanagar kings had an elaborate system of administration compared to the Bahmani kingdoms. They divided the kingdom into provinces or rajas governed by a nayak. Rajas were further divided into kotams or districts. Nadu consisted of group villages or sthala, and the villages had their own panchayat to supervise their affairs. The administration in Bahmani kingdom, on the other hand, was a feudal system. The kingdom was divided into many provinces called tarafs under a governor called Tarafdar. The feudal lords or warrior chiefs provided supplies to the army at the time of need and were in charge of the administration in the region, with the emperor as the supreme power. So, children, what do you think? Do you think the rulers of the region followed the practice of religious tolerance? Yes, the rulers of both kingdoms were tolerant and did not force their religion on their subject. Different communities were given freedom to practice their religion. Now, one more question is waiting for you. Why were the Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdoms considered to be the cosmopolitan kingdoms? Vijayanagar and the Bahmani kingdoms were considered to be cosmopolitan kingdoms because people living in the kingdom spoke many languages and followed many religions. Along with the natives, there were those who had settled from Iran and Iraq. Hence, several languages like Persian, Urdu, Telugu, Kannada, and Marathi were commonly used. Now, the bonus question of today is, in which kingdom the administration was flourished a feudal system? I hope you know this answer. Yes, children. So, what we have learned today? Today, we have learned in this video about social, economic, and administrative life under the two kingdoms and differences and similarities between the Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdoms. So, it's time for some application. So, in the notebook, answer practice question 10 from the Exceed content book, and also additional questions 4, 5 and 6. And in the content book, fill out my learning chart in the Exceed content book to summarize their learning. So children, read the section Society, Economy and Administration and also complete the writing work of practice question and also additional question, because tomorrow we will discuss this block. So before that, you be ready with your answers because you have to match your answers. Okay, children, have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye, and thank you.